Before I go on, I'd like to apologise for the lateness of this episode. Things have happened and this episode got delayed as a result. Hopefully, further episodes won't be delayed. So without further ado, I'm going to start this episode. Hello and welcome to the Bot Box. Stop me if you've heard this one before. A robot with a blue vertical spinner applies to get on BattleBots. This one, however, is unsuccessful. BattleBots' loss was Robot Wars' gain, and in Series 9 of Robot Wars, Aftershock, a blue-silver robot armed with interchangeable spinning weapons, made its debut, landing in Heat A. It was the successor of Series 8 Grand Finalist Shockwave, which I talked about 144 episodes ago. Aftershock's first fight was against drum spinner Sabretooth, axe spot Tomahawk, and fellow vertical spinner Cranky. Aftershock's first target was Cranky, and after Tomahawk guided Cranky into Aftershock's spinning disc, Aftershock kept hitting Cranky until it ended up with Shunt, panels not looking too healthy. Cranky was also dead. Aftershock opened the pit and sent the very dead Cranky back to Shunt. Tomahawk, who stayed out of the way due to tangling with Sabretooth, was also on the wrong end of KO. So Aftershock went through to the head-to-heads, where its first opponent was Rapid, a flipper, and time to see if Aftershock could self-right. Rapid got it in underneath Aftershock right away and pushed the spinner to the arena's edge with the intention of removing Aftershock from the arena. However, Aftershock stayed in, landed blade first onto the arena dance floor, and bounced back onto its wheels, all before Rapid's flipper could close. It did after Aftershock went on the attack. This took Rapid too close to kill it, but it escaped unharmed. Rapid ended up upside down thanks to Aftershock's repeated attacks, and its attempt at self-righting left Rapid upside down and with a broken flipper. Aftershock did a lap of honour as Rapid was counted out. Rapid wasn't the only thing that took a pasting. The arena dance floor got damaged too, so I have to bring out the scorecards for Aftershock versus the arena. So far, we have 1 point for Aftershock. Next up was Sabretooth, which was nursing a broken drum. Aftershock started hitting Sabretooth right away, causing bits of armour to come off. Aftershock chased Sabretooth to the floor flipper, where Aftershock briefly got stuck. But it also turned Sabretooth over at the flipper, that is. Something that did not help the invertible drum spinner. Nor did Aftershock hitting Sabretooth some more. More armour came off, but Sabretooth was the right way up. It regretted that when Aftershock all but removed the top panel. So Sabretooth went for the pit release tire, but Aftershock wasn't done. It hit Sabretooth twice more. Sabretooth was very dead after that. Cue an evil laugh. This is what won the evil laugh award in Series 9. Aftershock, dost thou knowest the meaning of the word mercy? Next up was Axebot Terahertz. Aftershock got a hit on the front end of Terahertz, messing up the battle trophy attached to the Axebot, before getting a few hits in at the back, the less armoured part. Terahertz responded by getting Aftershock to a wall via an Aftershock hit, followed by pushing Aftershock into Shunt. Shunt did not like Aftershock hitting it that much either, and Aftershock got away, as did Terahertz. So Aftershock pushed Terahertz onto the floor flipper, which sent Terahertz flying into Aftershock's disc, which sent Terahertz clear across the arena, looking all shook up. Terahertz sent Aftershock on a merry dance around the arena, causing Aftershock to get turned over by an arena spike. Aftershock self-righted and went after Terahertz once more. Or once it got away from the corner anyway. Terahertz got an axe blow right near Aftershock's spinner, but was on the wrong side to hit the weapon motor. Aftershock hit Terahertz until it was inverted. Terahertz, that is, obviously. Terahertz had a broken axe, so it could not self-right, and Aftershock won. The crowd chanted Aftershock's name, and they were through to the heat final. Obviously that is Aftershock. There they fought Sabretooth, who had repaired everything that Aftershock had broken. However, having your everything repaired does not help when one is flung across the arena into Sir Kill-a-Lot's corner, which is what Aftershock did to Sabretooth. Kill-a-Lot picked Sabretooth up, roasted it on the flame pit, and dropped it again on the flame pit. So Aftershock attacked. Sabretooth was a bit dead at this point. Not that Sir Kill-a-Lot picking Sabretooth up so it could throw it helped. Sabretooth tried to drive away, but he got attacked by Aftershock again and got counted out as well. So this sent Aftershock into the grand final, just like its predecessor, Shockwave. In the first fight there, Aftershock faced two flippers, Eruption and wildcarded Apollo, the defending champions. Aftershock went for Apollo, but for all their chasing, Apollo flipped Aftershock. Aftershock's trajectory went as thus. It hit the floor blade first, Eruption, then the floor, then Eruption again before landing on its wheels. However, 3 floor panels came up. Aftershock and Eruption then joined forces to attack Apollo. Apollo tripped up badly on the floor panels, so Cease was called to fix the damage. That's another point for Aftershock on the scorecards. On resumption, Aftershock went after Apollo and gave the defending champions a massive hit that caused Apollo to hit the pit release tyre. Fortunately, it did release the pit and not release a rogue house robot, which would have made Apollo's day worse. Because Apollo was dead. Not that Aftershock's day was going to get any better. Through to the head-to-heads, Aftershock drew the short straw. It got horizontal bar spinner Carbide first. So Aftershock brought their own bar spinner to the party. Carbide hit Aftershock right away, taking out the top panel. Aftershock tried to come back from this, but another hit killed it. So Carbide took out a side panel, which came out at God knows how fast, and embedded itself in the bulletproof glass. And Carbide didn't stop hitting, not until the countdown was over. Aftershock still had 2 fights left, and Team Shock were not going to give up, even though the robot was a mess and the side panel had become modern art. By some miracle, though, Aftershock managed to get back into the arena, albeit with top panel stuck on with duct tape. There they faced another horizontal spinner in Ironside 3. Despite being nowhere near healthy, Aftershock went after Ironside 3, which did a good job of avoiding getting hits first. Aftershock then hit Ironside 3 twice, both hits having the potential to turn the horizontal spinner over, which could have won Aftershock the fight. In fact, it would have. when Aftershock got the fight if they turned Ironside 3 over, because Ironside 3's self-writer was out of commission. Then Aftershock hit the wall and sparks flew from the very ill vertical. The weapon slowed to a stop, as that was the weapon motor that went, and some of the duct tape had come up, thanks to Ironside 3. But that didn't stop Aftershock from going after Ironside 3 either. Aftershock chased Ironside 3 around the arena until Ironside 3 urged Aftershock onto an arena spike. And given that Aftershock's spinner also doubles as a self-writer, when the spike tipped Aftershock over, it lost the fight. So, the arena finally got some kind of revenge. So that's 1 for the arena. Next up was Eruption, and the duct tape was apparently gone. The disc was also back. Eruption's first move was to use Aftershock to release a house robot, then flip the vertical spinner. That caused Aftershock to land blade first on the arena again. So Cease was called because of more arena vandalism. That's another point for Aftershock. But the fight resumed without any repairs. Aftershock went for Eruption, taking advantage of Eruption's encounter with an arena spike. Aftershock got way too close to Dead Metal though, as in Dead Metal's claws. But Eruption went in and rescued Aftershock, and both had a go at Dead Metal before Aftershock attacked Eruption some more. This didn't stop Eruption from flipping Aftershock multiple times, once getting Aftershock in a very awkward position, stuck on its back wheels. But somehow Aftershock self-righted from there and attacked Eruption again. Eruption opened the pit. However, Aftershock had suddenly died. So they were out. But 4th place was good and better than what Shockwave achieved. It went down fighting. Aftershock returned for Series 10 and landed in Heat B, but this time the draw gods were not kind. Heat B was Series 10's Heat of Death. You're going to see why. However, despite the draw, Aftershock went in as my pick for the title. Though I admit I consulted this Magic 8 Ball prior to the heat. By the way, do not consult Magic 8 Balls for robot fight predictions. In its first fight, Aftershock fought Spinner, Lifter, Clusterbot, Crackers and Smash, Crackers being a lifter, Smash a spinner, and Eruption, which ultimately came second in Series 9. Aftershock's first target was Crackers, removing its pretty useless entanglement device, before Smash showed up. Aftershock pushed Smash into the floor flipper from the side. The flipper turned Smash over, which was fine, but Aftershock gave the arena flipper a pasting. It was a mess. That's another point for Aftershock there in its battle against the arena. Nobody knew if Cease had been called or not. It hadn't. Aftershock attacked Crackers and Smash. Crackers had a messed up weapon and Smash was upside down, but Eruption rocked up and flipped Aftershock a couple of times. Both flips caused the arena to take more damage, and the second flip took Aftershock out of the arena and straight into Robot Redemption. Cue a tour of arena damage. Aftershock is a vandal to arenas. So, in Robot Redemption, Aftershock faced Mayspot Gabriel 2, with big plastic wheels in the internal section, which brought entanglement to the party. Aftershock was planning to bring Red Mist to the party. Aftershock's disc could hit the middle section of Gabriel 2, where all the important stuff was kept. So Aftershock kept hitting Gabriel 2, sending it flying, but Gabriel 2, being made of HDP, bounced. Then Aftershock ate some of Gabriel's entanglement device. The weapon did still spin, though the weapon motor did not survive the fight, and Aftershock delivered 2 more hits. One killed Gabriel 2. The other sent Gabriel 2 to Sekilot, who removed the mace. With that, Aftershock became the first and so far only robot to KO Gabriel on TV. All the other robots that beat Gabriel won by judge's decision. And even Carbide could not KO Gabriel. Speaking of Carbide, the Series 9 champions were next for Aftershock. Cue an asymmetric bar meant specifically to take out the Carbide. Aftershock went for Carbide and scored 2 hits early on, one close to a wheel, but Carbide landed 2 hits of its own, one of which turned Aftershock over. It self-righted, but after this, Aftershock's mobility was impaired. It still landed a blow on Carbide, but Carbide was getting more hits in. Then Carbide got sent flying. That hit took out the weapon, one more hit from Carbide took out the rest of Aftershock. But no modern art was created, so yay? Yay? That left third, fourth place playoff fight against another vertical spinner in Big Nipper. A place in the massive 10-robot rumble was at stake. The 2 robots hit each other repeatedly early on, and then a massive hit sent both robots to diagonally opposite corners of the arena. Both survived to trade more blows, Aftershock ending up balanced on their rear wheels again before recovering, only for Big Nipper to send Aftershock bouncing around a bit. One last hit sent Aftershock balanced on their rear wheels again, but this time the weapon failed, and without a functional weapon, Aftershock could not recover. So they were out. And the plug got pulled on Robot Wars after Series 10. I thought Aftershock would not be able to fight again, not on the live circuit, not with its reputation for arena vandalism, but it still fights, and even won an event. I'm only too happy to be wrong. Aftershock is pretty cathartic to watch fight, and it's actually my second favourite robot of all time. There's only one ahead of it. I'm not telling you what it is yet. It had the potential to be a champion, and after that win on the live circuit, I'm saying it can be called one. Its team never gave up either, even in the face of Carbide-induced damage. It is a vandal. It's the arena crew's worst nightmare I can imagine. Who's next? Before I go on, the final score between Aftershock and the arena: 6 to Aftershock, 1 to the arena. And next week's robot is... oh dear Lord, Bigger Brother. Until next week, Callison244